Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as Scotland. Our Scotland little civilization here is going to be fairly landlocked. Unfortunately, Australia did cut off the one spot over here that I was thinking about sticking a coastal city, but you know what? That's okay. I mean, it's not like we get a massive bonus or anything like that to the coastal stuff like some of the other civs or anything like that. So, yeah, I mean, there's a few more places we can squeeze in a couple more cities. I mean, down here would take too much loyalty hit. We could technically stick something in here. It would have to, it would struggle for water. Although, if we stuck it anywhere along this, you know, around here near the mountains, we could at least get water from the aqueduct or get housing from the aqueduct. So that's an idea. We could also probably stick a couple cities along this river as well. So maybe 3 more cities might be in the, you know, in our plans. Although there's something to say for having 4 cities because that's exactly how many cities each amenity will help, and it would help us, you know, with our keeping our people ecstatic. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I think I'd like to get a couple more cities in this area, just fill in kind of these gaps, make sure nobody else can. But we'll do what we can. I think China ran up here somewhere, so they're probably about to land a city somewhere in one of these areas as well. So I have to see what they do and kind of go from there. I don't think I'm going to change any production at the moment, but we may pop out another settler here shortly. Our one governor that we have, he is... Oh, that's right. Settlers do not take a population, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Anyway, we'll go with what we got for now, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to hit next turn. I have to remember jump off engineering, because I think we will build some walls somewhere. That'll be good for us. Australia over here is just running away with the game at the moment, so we got to be very careful of him. We have some pretty good defensive spots over here, so, you know, there's that, but we still have to be very, very careful of him. Just going to fortify you up. Alright, so trade routes. Let's see. Don't need the food in this city, although the production does help very nicely. So I'm tempted to send it to one of the other cities. Does anybody want a trade route? Nobody wants a trade route at the moment. I don't have any alliances to run off of. I'm tempted to sit over here to Cullen and get like a road coming back to Stirling. We could also come over here to Ayr. Actually, a road from here to Ayr would get us a road all the way through our entire zone, so that actually might not be too bad. So let's send you to Cullen and start there. Hello, France. How are you doing? There's China right there. Actually, was that his settler? I didn't even see it as it went by me. Oh, there's a barbarian horse archer. That's no fun. Hopefully China can deal with him, because I definitely can't at the moment. We need 2 more points to get a golden age, which, you know, I've gone through the whole thing of getting a dark age and going into a heroic age, you know, golden age, which is really, really nice to do. But I'm not going to complain necessarily about, you know, starting some golden ages early. Alright, trader, I really don't want you to get pillaged by this guy over here. Thankfully, he'd have to come across the water to do much of anything at the moment. So I guess we will go ahead and start sending you to Ayr to get that road set up. It will come close enough to Stirling to, you know, to really kind of count for that. Alright, yeah, looks good. I'll connect to that road as well. Yeah, these barbarians approaching is not good. I'm really hoping China can deal with him. I can start running this archer that direction. That's probably a good idea. If he gets across the water here, I can start taking some shots at him. Building our government plaza. Ah, looks like they got rid of the barbarian. So that is good. Oh, we expanded over here to the deer. Nice. Alright, envoys. Kind of like the idea of getting Carthage locked in, although we have the Civic that yeah, first one we send is +2. So we'll send them to some of the other ones. That's gonna be fine. What a great scientist. 15% production towards wonders is, you know, it's pretty nice. You also want a scientist. Shallow water tiles you own, which I guess would technically count this one little lake tile, but I don't know, that's kind of silly. You know what? If we get Mohenjo-Daro, that would help whatever city we stick over here. So, you know, let's start working on that one. That's gonna be fine. Alright, I think we can go back to Aberdeen now. I think they took care of the barbarian for us, which was quite nice. You're actually friendly with this curtain. You know what? I mean, I don't like that you're running away with the game, but I could be friends with you. I mean, you are a bit ahead of me. I'm not in a position to be able to do anything about it right this second. So you know what? We'll do a friendship once, and then we'll see where we're at after that. If we're in a bad place after that, then we may cancel that. Although you might actually make a really good science ally, which would be kind of interesting. I wonder if we could squeeze in one of each ally, like have Persia as our military ally, your science ally. China could be maybe gold, or actually Cree would probably be a good gold one. We'll see. We'll see what we can do with some of the alliances as soon as we get those. All right, go ahead and go on alert. I mean, how passive could we make this game and still come out with a win? I don't know. It's kind of an interesting thing to think about. Yep, your delegation is welcome. Why not? I was not planning on being passive with this game at all at one point. But we're currently friends with all of our neighbors except for Amsterdam over here, so we do have to be careful of them. This is Sterling, our capital. Well, we can already start getting the entertainment complexes out, which would be really, really good for us. Although we're also need to get the gold out as well. Oh, you know what? We need the walls. Let's go and get walls, at least in our capital. To get the boost to engineering, that's going to be fine. Basically, production towards science, so I'm okay with that. You know, I think a round of walls everywhere is probably not a terrible idea. Just because we want to make sure we are protected. I got a couple more turns before I need to jump off of engineering. Drama and poetry we'll just research all the way. That's going to be fine. We're not going to be building a wonder. At least not this early. The one negative I have in this setup is we don't have a ton of production. We have a lot of good food growth, which is kind of counterproductive for us because the taller we grow, the more amenities we would need anyway. And we'll just do a round of walls. Only because we're so close to everybody. We'll keep the friendships up for now. Wow, you actually really like us a lot. He displays my failure to declare a surprise war. Well, yeah, that's going to happen. Not really planning on declaring a surprise war anytime soon. Oh, here comes France with their religion. Wait a minute. Is that really... Wow, you came a long ways, France. Wow, I'm impressed. Oh, wow, I can actually claim a great person. Getting 150 faith. This holy sites district's faith adjacent to bonus provides science as well. That... I wasn't planning on putting a holy site down. But... I mean, getting a little faith wouldn't be too bad. I have a couple really good spots for holy sites as well. I mean, we have some science spots as well. You know what, though? I bet the next one's going to be pretty good for us. That's going to be fine. Let's go ahead and pass on you. I mean, we can roll the faith back into more great people, but we'll go ahead and pass on you for now. Although that would get us a boost to some of the other guys, but if we pass on you, we'll have a pretty good leg up on the next one. Friendship expired. Oh, I already did that one. Promise has been fulfilled. Good. I'm going to go ahead and jump off engineering now. It's technically, we need one more turn, but that's going to be okay. Let's see. 3 different specialty districts. We should be able to get that soon-ish. Let's start working on... Actually, you know what? I want to get the 3 mine thing down. And we've already got 1 mine there, 1 mine here. And we'll be able to put a 3rd mine over here on this copper as soon as we get a builder. Which... Let's see. How much would it cost? Probably about 300, 320, something like that. 395. Okay, never mind. We'll get one out as soon as we can. We may actually build one in Aberdeen here next. I'm still impressed that you came all the way over here, France. That's good for you, man. I don't know why you spent your time traveling across. I mean, I guess you're doing exploration. I keep forgetting that the computer does like to explore with units like religious units and stuff like that. So maybe he's doing exploration, but they are kind of sticking together, which is a little funny. All right, we could do the walls. We could also do these chambers and stuff like that, which we will do. Oh, I do like that a lot. The production here is not good though because we got rid of that trader. I like that. Although we're not going to be building a whole lot more settlers, so that may not be so good for us. Capturing any enemy city grants us 20% production. Now, the one we really want is going to be the amenities. We do lose loyalty in cities without governors, but we're going to have enough. We're going to have fairly few cities, so that's going to be okay. Yeah, I'm thinking audience chamber is better for us. Well, before we do that, then let's go ahead and knock out a builder. And see if we can get a couple, well, at least one more mine out and some other stuff. Governor title. Per turn for each strategic resource in the city. How many strategic resources do we even have here? This is just a bonus resource. Actually, the only city I have that has a strategic resource is this one over here with iron. Everything else is bonus resources. There's technically horses over here, but that's it as well. So it's not really going to help us that much. See, I don't think that path will help us. Black Marketeer, strategic resources are not required in city in order to build resource-dependent units. See, that's pretty cool. And city receives production from any number of industrial. See, that one's also really cool. We are going to want to get Magnus up quite a bit. And yeah, I mean, Black Marketeer would be the next thing on the list if we want to go that route. I don't know if, I think it's a little too early for that, so I think we actually will focus on a different person for now. Amani's always good as well. Help us with loyalty. Liang can be good a little bit. She's okay. Yeah, actually she's pretty good. You know, even though we're not going to go for the water stuff. +1 amenity if adjacent to water, which we're not going to have that. Although we might be able to put her in our capital. Get the bonus there for the lake. Pangala can be good, although it might be a little too early for him, just because we're not going to have a lot of production or a lot of science. But you know what? Putting him in our capital, which is presumably our best at the moment because of this really good science spot. Yeah, it's definitely our best. That might not be too bad because that's actually going to, you know, combo with the 20% we're already getting. Yeah, plus more great people points. I actually like that a lot. So let's appoint him. Pangala, go to Sterling. Assign. So we're not going to get the 20% yet, but as soon as he establishes himself in, what, 5 turns? Then that's going to be a pretty big bonus. Just keep pumping in science stuff there. All right. Anything else? Drama poetry is going to continue on its own. That's fine. 5 turns on our first walls, which is okay as well.
You tread on dangerous waters.
I haven't done anything to you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm also not too worried about you since you're on the other side of the map. You have so few troops. Well, I will work on my troops. That is a good point. How are we on troops? We are 100. Like, the closest threat we would have is Netherlands, and they're at 209. And like, I always, rule of thumb is to want to be, you know, half of, you know, whoever you're worried about. So that's within reason, but even Curtin over here is not that high up. But I also, the other rule of thumb I have is I like to be kind of in the middle so that I'm not viewed as much of a weakling, if you will. So we'll get some more guys up at some point. It will be fine. I mean, the Cree do like us at the moment. We got a lot of people that like us that are very close by. Again, it's really just the Netherlands that are the closest people that do not like us. So, that's that, I guess. Yeah, I think I will at least get one more settler out of Aberdeen. Maybe a couple more. I still don't know. I'm worried about the amenity issue. But you know what? If we stick a couple cities like really near Sterling and maybe put a entertainment complex over there. We do have extra tea. It's not that much gold. Don't really care about the borders. Would you give me like an extra gold per turn if I get rid of that? What about 2 gold per turn? But like, I don't know, 100 gold? No. Come on, dude. I don't really care that much about. It's not great. It's something, and we're not doing anything with it right now anyway, so it's making us some money. I mean, I could trade with somebody else, but you know what? We'll make him a little happy with us. Alright, there's medieval era. Unfortunately, we did not quite make the golden age. That's okay. That's not a problem. It'll make it easier for us to get a golden age next, though. I'll keep the great scientist points, I guess. Don't need the great writer right now. +1 production, +2 gold. I mean, we only got 1 trade route. So I could stick something else over there. Actually, the production for builders would be kind of relevant right this second. But no, I think I'm okay with this. This is fine. It's not much gold, but it's a little bit. And then, you know, we'll get some more trade routes here soon. Alright, so normal age. 2 points off of golden. Oh well, there's a lot of people around us that are normal age. Actually, Poundmaker up here is in a dark age. Alright, it's free inquiry. Get some Eurekas. Constructing a building that provides science as a base shield also gives us an arrow score, which we're going to be doing some of that as we get some more scientific, some campuses. Pen and brush, New specialty district monumentality. Probably not going to build completely new ones that often. We're going to have a couple more, but not, like, I don't know if enough to take advantage of that over free inquiry. Yeah, I think free inquiry is probably the best one for us. Choose civic. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do military tradition real quick. Just, you know, kind of, if we're going to lock that in, it's only 2 turns, it's going to be fine. Which actually could incentivize me to just do a couple turns of the increased production. Actually, well, that's an idea. Let me just do something here. Let's change you to 10 turns there. It's more than we need at the moment. Just a little bit of increased production for that that builder would be nice, but that's alright. I'm not gonna. 2 turns is enough. If it was like 5 turns, I would probably do it, but 2 turns is not gonna be enough to make a difference. Alright. Anything else I want to do here? I don't think so. Everybody's building what I want you to build. Hello, Persia. By all means, spread your religion to me. I mean, I'm okay with Divine Spark as long as I can keep it, but if you got something better, I guess I won't complain too much. Mr. Scout, let's move you up here. Where are you coming from? Gotta be coming from way up here somewhere. Be nice to have at least 1 horseman running around just to catch some of these guys running away. Need more housing over here, which is fine. I'm okay with it slowing down a little bit. Because we're actually at oh no, we're actually not we're not ecstatic anymore. Oh no, we're still ecstatic. I'm sorry. It's 2 that's just a regular happy. So no, 3 or more is ecstatic. So no, we're still at good place. So yeah, I'm okay with it slowing down because that keeps us at the ecstatic for now, which is fine. Guess I can move this archer out before I shot just so I can get a little bit closer to him. He is going to run away now. Oh, he ran that way.
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid. Normal people
I don't think there's any policies I want to change to. I can start working on a great general, but I don't think I need that.
Don't fix it.
Research completed engineering. Oh, nice. Yeah. Perfect. So our walls did actually finish that off. That's pretty good. Alright, so you're going to come out here. I could take on that guy. Could I get close enough to get a shot off? No. No. Well, let's do that then. Let's just go ahead and take an attack here. It's going to be in our favor anyway. And we'll go from there. I'm going to run you this direction in case he kind of runs this way. Same with you. Just so we can cut him off and get him killed off as quickly as possible. Governor established in Sterling? Perfect. So yeah, there's our 40% more science. That is awesome. Got the Eureka, so that gave us another little point for our era, which is good. Civic. I mean, I'm hoping not to be a target of a declaration of war anytime soon. So probably have to hard research that one no matter what we do. We are going to build 2 campuses, I mean, relatively soon. Start working on that one, and we'll swap off of it when we get close. Claim great person. Now, 20 HP healing for the player's units within 1 tile. Really? Triggers the Eureka for 1 random technology from the medieval or Renaissance era. Wounded units can heal plus 5 HP. So that's if I pop him, but just by himself, he basically is a medic. I don't know if I want him as a medic. I mean, that's not a bad one, but it's not the one I want. So I think we're going to pass again and hope that another one pops up here in a little bit. I do want a great scientist, but I want one that gives us science, not any of this other stuff. Alright, we still need another archer to be able to get the bonus towards crossbowmen, and that will get us an inspiration as well. So that's probably a pretty good idea. I mean, like I said, an entertainment complex early on wouldn't be too bad either. Watermill's obviously good. A lot of these things are going to be good for us. Commercial hub would be good. Let's go ahead and get the other archer out, just to get it locked in. And get the bonus, have the third one, just to have it running around doing stuff, and go from there. And actually, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Next turn, we'll finish off the builder, probably try and build at least another settler. You know, if I can get 1 more up here, maybe 2, that might be okay. If I can get 3, I have to think about if I want to do 3 or not. That might be a little more than I want. But getting a couple cities like here and here that can surround Sterling, where we put some more like the industrial and the entertainment complexes that have their spreaded. It's not a word. Have their effects spread out, within 6 tiles. That actually might be a pretty solid idea. So we'll see what we can do. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye.